That oil. That oil in Imo State, Abia, Anambra, that is where their eyes are.
To rethink his step as regards the 1 month lockdown in the southeast for all Nigeria parastatas in the southeast. Do you not think Nigeria will lose trillions of naira? What do you think Nigeria as a government should do to make Ekpa retake his decision as regards 1 month lockdown?
Okay, listen good. What are the projects do they have in the east? What are the establishments federal government has built in the southeastern Nigeria? If not that oil in Imo State, Abia, Anambra, that is where their eyes are. Are you listening to me? Where are the establishments? It is our natural endowment. The oil area in the southeast belongs to us. What are they losing? Nothing. Okay? They are begging Simon but they should beg him within the Kano. When you beg somebody with something, you come with it. But I want you to come within the Kano on the screen and say, Ekpa, where is your brother? Don't embark on the next seat at home. Behold, Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know what to understand. Why are we just running around the bush, beating about the bush for nothing? For Christ's sake, it is time consuming. Yes, beating about the bush is time consuming. It's a procrastination, which is thief of time. You don't do that. Meet up with his request. Meet up with every Igbo man's request. Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Igbo man is innocent. IPOBs are innocent people. ESN are busy protecting the people that are cultivating farmland in Igbo land. They are not constituting any criminality. I mean the ESN. Nigeria should retract from marginalizing the Igbo man. Because it's not spelling good of them. It is giving federal government of Nigeria bad definition that over the years they keep on detaining an innocent person, making him an instrument of sacrifice for nothing. Why should they bring that guy that low? A sacrificial lamb? Jesus has paid the price. It shouldn't be Nnamdi Kanu. A sacrificial lamb we know is Jesus Christ, not Nnamdi. They should allow Nnamdi Kanu to go. Why are they subjecting him to pay such sacrificial payment? It is wrong. Nnamdi Kanu should come out there. If they know that Samuel will retract from embarking on sit-at-home order that begins 30th, they should bring or come with Nnamdi Kanu on the screen and make it clear on social media and other media houses or institutions that Kanu, MNK, Oyemdu has been released. That is when Samuel will stop this next sit-at-home. It has become an observation in Igbo land, and everybody is trying to adhere, cooperate. Yes, it is our custom now, our tradition. The culture we have bought recently is to stay at home every Monday, Tuesday, and so on and so forth. But this one is going to take days. So this time around, for them to prevail on Simon Ekpa, they should come forward with Nnamdi Kanu so that Simon Ekpa will retract. Do they think that the Holy Ghost are happy that Nnamdi Kanu is in? Tell them there at Asorok we are not happy with what Tinubu is doing. After releasing Ugbowo, Tinubu is supposed to release Nnamdi Kanu. What kind of tribalism and ethnic bigotry is that? Playing up in the high places. What do you mean? Okay, I come from southeastern Nigeria. I will never go to southeast. They are sitting at home. I won't. Anybody that wants to go should go.
But he said, do you think they're releasing Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally?
Conditionally. Anyone release him. When you release somebody conditionally, there is time for it. It has a time to rest. You forced him to do what he does not want to do. When you force someone to do what he does not want to do, what do you call it? Under duress. And if you allow me, under duress, I will come after you. Litigation. I will take you to the court. Yes. If you release me by duress, we will go to court. Okay? There's no amount of dialogue that will stop emancipation of Biafra. If they're working hard to make sure that Biafra is not coming, Why not leave that oil for us? Why not leave our seaport for us? Is Lagos the only seaport we have in Nigeria? Should it be like that? We have River Niger, we have Onne, we have Calabar seaport, deep, deep sea. We have Uyo, deep, deep sea. Why is it that it's only Apapa is working? Injustice, anomalous system of what government going on in Nigeria. This is not federal system at all. What we are operating here is ethnic system. Ethnic system of government. Look at the appointments without federal character made by Buhari. Buhari gone. Abi Tinubu came. Subsidy gone. Federal character as in appointment. Federal appointment gone. You feel everybody there with his brothers and people that he had a transaction with during the election. They are the people in this present government. And nobody out of them are good materials. Look at Kekere Eku, Simbiat, or Kudirat. Kekere Eku is the judge among the judges, bench of judges, that handed illegitimate mandates to Hope Uzodinma in 2019 or 2020, sorry. Yes. During the governorship election in 2020, Hope Uzodinma was third. The number first person there was Emeka Ihedioha. He became Imo State governor for more than 10 months until Abba Kyari and his group headed to court. Who presided over that court judgment? Nigerian current CGN. How are we sure we are getting justice comes next election of 2027? Ekekere Eku was the judge among the judges that read judgment for more than 19 hours last year during last year presidential tribunal, electoral tribunal that took place in Abuja, and they finished that judgment by dashing us, giving us what? An illegitimate regime, illegitimate mandate that was given to Tinubu. The court has concluded to ceding of Nigerian 3 presidential jets at France. Yes, because the current administration is out of what? Illegitimacy. Extrajudicial, extra-legal. Tinubu did not win election. The winner of the election, presidential election in Lagos State here, Obi. The winner of the election, presidential election at FCT, scoring 68%, Obi. What is Tinubu doing here? We don't know. Tinubu is just wasting his time. He's a very clueless leader. A leader that thinks that Egunje gimme, Egunje fumi, so fumi owomi. It can work at the central level. It can work in the centrality. I mean federal level, it cannot work. Fumi ogomi, krimo tino, opeje, owo apapani. When I don't remit Kosofe people, when I don't come, Kosofe and Ojo, Ghana must go. It can work in the federal. So that's why it's clueless. Nigerians are dying of hunger. Bad governance is it. Bad government, hunger everywhere. Are you listening to me? He is not the one that won the election. It's because of this some CGN. It's wrong. The CGN there now is to come and judge him and they can come for, September. You committed treason. So we are releasing you. Don't agitate for Biafra again. Up to you go come and judge it on September. Let us see.
But another thing that Ekpa cried for is he said the militarization of the army in the southeast at various checkpoints is what he wants. He don't want Nigerian military, in the southeast. But do you actually see this happening?
Let me tell you, when you talk about a checkpoint in the southeastern Nigeria, it is one of the marginalization, over marginalization, persecution, oppression, etc., of things we are talking about going on in Igbo land. How could you have, mirrored it, and it is seemed well to you, reasonable, that before an Igbo man that is traveling from Lagos to Imo State could get to his house, his household, his home, his village, he will pass or come across 300 checkpoints, police and army respectively. Is it not madness? If you ask me, it's psychotic. It is psychophancy of the highest order. And let me tell you, the kind of timidity going on in Igbo land, no any tribe in Nigeria could take it. But do you know why? We are diplomatically taking it because we are the Igbos. They've never seen anything. Nigeria could go any heights or level to suppress, to oppress, to marginalize Igbo man. But you know one thing? In the faces of hardship and oppression, Igbo man is growing stronger and stronger. You know what happened? What happened at the years of colonization, when the British were colonizing Africa, the French, the Belgians colonizing Africa, the Portuguese, the Spaniards colonizing Africa. The Igbo man rejected Britain. The British came with all manners of gifts to steal and grab our land from us. We said no to them. For how many years? 60 good years. Igbo land was without any British administrator. You cannot impose anybody on us. A man is in charge of his obi and the puke, and is entitled to what his children and his wives are eating. And we are largely farmers and hunters, aka warriors. Every Igbo man then was Odogu, and that is whom we are today. It is our identity. See, listen good. It can work. No matter what anybody is doing, it can work. The military checkpoint must be dismantled. As I'm talking to you now, they are deserting the military checkpoint one by one. Of course, they know it is injustice of the highest order. Before you could get to your home household, you would have paid like what? 10,000 naira to police and the army, respectively, at various checkpoints in Igbo land. Is it good? See, let me tell you. Sit at home does not orchestrate any insecurity. It is bad people that are doing that are responsible for what? Insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria. Nobody is orchestrating insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria. No Igbo man is doing that. It is the bad people, the criminals, emanated from the Fulani herdsmen. They are the kidnappers. The herders are killing the farmers in the farmland in Igbo land. It has nothing to do with Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is there, agitating and drumming for Nnamdi Kanu's release. That's what Simon Ekpa is doing. It's not constituting any banditry or kidnapping in the southeastern Nigeria. If anybody has come out with a good example of what has, transpired so far as kidnapping from that young man, planned by that young man, it should come out. We should have seen it on social media. People are just running their mouth. What he says is that sit at home as what weapon to compel federal government of Nigeria release Nnamdi Kanu. What are we saying? Monday and Tuesday don't go to Southeast. What are you saying? You shouldn't go. Monday and Tuesday don't go to Southeastern Nigeria. Yes, that's it. Because if you go, you're on your own. That is what is going on. Soldiers actually know that Fulani kidnappers, the only match, rivalry they have in the southeast are the ESN security network in the southeastern Nigeria. You can't stop the Igbos from protecting their land. Fulani soldiers cannot protect me. They can't protect Igbo man. Rather, they align with the Fulani headers, shooting farmers in Benue State, Taraba State, Zamfara, Niger State, Anambra State, Enugu State. They are aligning with these Fulani headers, killing people in Abia Forest, in Anambra Forest, in Teje Forest the other day. They arrested many of them at Teje. Inside our land, what are they looking for in Igbo land? In Teje Forest, Buchis, these people are having many thatched houses, over 30 slums built of what? Grasses, palm fruit in the bush in Inteje there. They were apprehended by Inteje local hunters. So you don't tell me that Fulani owns my land is a lie. Oga, Igbo man can never cede Biafran land to Nigeria. That is what brought the war of 1970 date, and we fought it squarely. Until 1970, the war, another war is raging. But that one is spiritual and mental. And the war has not come to stop. See what is fueling the fire of the current pogrom between Nigeria and the Igbos are over marginalization. They don't want Igbo land to what? To be commercialized and industrialized. Because they know that they are all looters. They depend on public funds, embezzling it on daily basis. Check the amount of dollar that is getting out of Nigerian soil every day through bank-to-bank transaction. Okay? Leave Simon Ekpa alone, leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. Leave Biafra land alone. Every woman is an IPOB. Indigenous people of Biafra, that's the meaning. You people don't go to school and we are all history blind. Tell Tinubu that what he's doing is wrong. Let the country move forward. But failure to do so, it continues. When Igbo man says, don't follow him, you follow him, you've gotten it wrong. So it is the right time. Subscriptively.
And those in Imo State, those in Anambra, those in Enugu State, some of them are planning, thinking that they are going to capture Simon Ekpa, extraordinary rendition Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. I will be their end. The way you are targeting Simon Ekpa is the way Simon Ekpa is targeting you. From tonight, there is no step you take I am not aware of. I am waiting for you to make a move. But know this fact. I am more closer to you than you can ever be to me. Those looking for Simon Ekpa to kidnap, my word to you this evening is that I am more closer to you than you will ever be to me. You will understand that in a matter of days.